This video is going to be about addition and subtraction of complex numbers, and this example has addition of two complex numbers. So remember, we have real parts and we have imaginary parts that make up complex numbers. This is very much like adding like terms. So first I'm just going to rewrite it without the parentheses. Plus a negative is just minus, and then plus 3i. And then I definitely want to use shapes or whatever helps me figure out what the like terms are. And I'm going to add the real parts first, so 5 minus 2 is 3. Then I have a positive 4i and a positive 3i, which is going to be plus 7i. And that's that. If I want to subtract complex numbers, this is just like if we're adding or subtracting polynomials. I'm going to distribute this negative to both of these terms before I begin. So I have negative 5 plus 3i minus negative 3 is going to be plus 3, and a negative times a negative is a positive, so we're going to have plus I. Then I'm going to combine the real parts, and I'm going to combine the complex parts. Negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2, 3i plus 1i is 4i, and remember, when you're writing complex numbers, you write the real part first, right here, and then you write the complex part second. The difference between this example and the previous two is that the operation of these two complex numbers is multiplication. So when I want to do multiplication with complex numbers, I'm going to use the box to help me organize my work. So I'm going to have 2 plus 3i, and I'm going to have 4 minus 5i. If I multiply 4 times 2, we get 8. 4 times 3 is 12i. 2 times negative 5i is negative 10i. And 3i times negative 5i is negative 15i squared. When I combine like terms, the 8 stands alone. Negative 10i plus 2i is positive 2i. And then I have a negative 15i squared. But I'm not quite done yet because there's something very special about I squared. I squared, if you remember, is equal to negative 1 all of the time. So this is the same thing as, so if I'm doing a little thought bubble over here, this is the same as negative 15 times negative 1, which is going to be positive 15. So I really have 8 plus 2i plus 15. And then I can add the real parts together, and I get 23. So that was 8 plus 15. And I keep the imaginary part, so I get 23 plus 2i.